Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Google is all about one thing. And my question to you is, what is that one thing Google is all about? Do you know? I've posed this question before. So I can ask you, those who are watching this video live on YouTube, what are they all about? Oh, Christian T almost had it. Jamie Bouch nailed it. Second guess right there. Probably wasn't even much of a guess. Advertising. If a product doesn't revolve around advertising, I'm telling you, Google isn't interested, or they're not going to be interested for very long. If ads do not have a play inside a project or a service from Google. Google is about advertising. So the question isn't, should you use Google? The question that we've posed in the article that we've linked here in the video's description, really the discussion point that's this video is rallied around, is Google greedy? So I have the perspective that, I've done very well with Google in the past, whether using the AdSense program or certainly doing things on YouTube. I think Google could do a better job than the way they're doing things now. But they're kind of focusing on one thing, and that's the dollar. And when you focus on the dollar rather than the user experience or the product or the service, you kind of lose sight of what it was that made your company great. And I've done my best to remain grounded throughout the years, going all the way back to 1996, to always stay engaged, to always communicate, to always listen, to always try to create something worth creating. And this is why we do videos. And yes, you may say, oh, Chris, you do a lot of them. Well, 6 videos is really not a lot. I mean, there's an evening news every single day in every single city across America, if not the world. I mean, that's a lot of content too. But I try to make the content that I have to share worth sharing. My focus is on creating those quality experiences. And yeah, sometimes having fun with it as well. And when I do that, 9 times out of 10, the money follows. Creating nomies and getting over 400 nomies in 2 months. It's been an amazing experience. Creating content on YouTube, having some breakaway hits and a lot of average hits. It has been an amazing success. Creating blog posts on Locker Gnome, finding sponsors for our conferences. When I focus on the things that I want to do and that I think are going to add value to people's lives, generally speaking, revenue comes in. Doesn't always happen. I mean, in a utopian world, it would always happen, but it's not always that way. But Google's starting to make some moves that are kind of making me wonder, what's their focus? I mean, yeah, I know advertising's at the center, but if they're focused on advertising, do you think the rest of their products are really going to be all that good? Or are they going to suffer? I'm in between on this one. I mean, it's a great question posed by Harold Johnson, one of our new regular contributors on Locker Gnome. We take new writers in all the time. Is Google greedy? And he outlines an amazing case. Let me just go ahead and read a paragraph directly, out of the article. Feel free to, by the way, click the link, take you directly to the article so you can read it yourself. Share it with others, too, if you want. Google has introduced its answer to just about every popular internet technology it can, providing us with alternate operating systems, alternate social networking platforms, and alternate productivity applications. Now Google intends to alter the bread and butter of its operation, its search. Has Google gone too far? Is Google getting greedy? So search is what drove us all to Google. That was its product, and it was awesome. But I gotta tell you, after they instituted the Panda updates last year, my Google search results have decreased in quality by at least 50%. I've been trying Bing, DuckDuckGo, other alternatives beyond Google to find the things that I'm looking for. Google search isn't as great as it used to be. And I'm not the only one to say this. So, questions to you are, is Google greedy? Do you agree with this author? And do you believe Google search results have decreased in quality over the past year? And that's the question I want to pose to you today. Is Google losing sight of what made Google Google?